In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create a web form. Now, a web form is just simply a data capture, okay? So you're going to click on Sites, and then from Sites, you're going to click on Forms, and then you'll be able to do three things. Create forms in the builder, analyze your forms, which is going to be data, seeing how many people submitted their information, as well as who submitted the information and what information they submitted. So you're going to click on Forms, and then you're going to click on Builder. And click on New Forms, and you're going to be able to drag and drop. It's so simple. You're going to be able to drag and drop. So let me give you an example of a web form that we have. So for example, on our homepage, when people click Watch Full Demo, and they want to see the demo, so to learn about Progreda, for example, and they want to click Watch Full Demo, well, what's information is important to us is knowing the person's company name, their first name, last name, phone number, and email, right? So, well, how we do that is that, well, here in this specific account, company name is not there. So we're going to go to Custom Fields, okay? And we're going to click Add Custom Field. And you're going to add whatever type of information you want. So it could be like text. It could be text. So let's go back to standard. And let's add the last name. Let's add let's say we need their address, their state, their city, and then their postal code. Let's say that information is important to us, as well as, so last name, okay, maybe we need their phone number, okay? And let's just keep it at that. You can add custom information if that's important to you. You can add, so here we added their business name as a custom field, right? So we added, that was important to us. Okay, you could also change the style of it. So if you want it to be inline, crunched up together as much as possible. If you want it to be separated, okay, if you want the label to be shown or not. If you are a developer, you can add custom Css coding here. And if you want specific colors, let's say we want the background to be red or a specific color. I know in our company we use specific hex codes. So like maybe we'll use this specific color here. Maybe we want the color to be black. Okay. Maybe we want to create a border here. So however you deem fit, we can completely remove everything and just make it all white. Okay. If you want agency branding where it shows Progreda, you can leave that on, or if you could turn that off, and click Save Form. Okay. Now when you're creating a funnel, so if we go to funnels here, and let's just use this demo one here. Click on Edit Page. Now, remember, what a form is just another way to capture data. It's a tool to capture data inside of Progreda. So let's say that we want the element of a form to be here. So we're just going to click on Form and drag and drop, and we're going to select the form that we want. I believe the one that we created was Form 10. So now this is going to be on our page. Maybe you want this to be at a different place on the page. Maybe you want it here. Okay. What I would do in this example, because that form looked kind of slim, what I would do is add a new section, and let's say that this was a full width section, and add one column that's full, and then click Form, and then choose the form. So that way it took up the whole page rather than being that slim, right? And this is how we would install the form on a landing page. Okay, then you would click Save and make sure that that form was there. Now, once the form is created, let's say that, for example, you wanted to send specific emails. So let's just edit this form. Oh, let me show you something that's really cool. Is what we call a sticky contact, and a sticky contact is going to autofill information that was previously entered on the site, and it's going to autofill it. So maybe you've experienced this where you've traveled between different web pages and different websites, and you're like, hey, my information's already there. Well, that's called a sticky contact. So you can turn this on, and anytime if someone were to submit this one time, when they come again in the future, they'll also see their contact information there, which is going to make them sticky, which they don't have to submit it again. They can just click Submit. They don't have to put in their information again. They can just click Submit, and it'll automatically be there. Okay, so that's completely optional. So let's just call this form learn more, right? Learn more form. So we'll just click save, and we're just saving this name as the learn more form, okay? And what we can do is create an automation. Let's say that we create a campaign. So let's go to automations, and let's go to the campaign, and let's create a new campaign from scratch, and let's call this learn more, and click save. And let's say, for example, you want to send a specific email about your products, right? So we've already created this email earlier. Learn about our products, and then we click save. And be sure to set up the email that it's coming from. So support team, and let's call it support@andyaudio.com. Now you can of course use whatever you want to use specifically, and let's click save. Okay, so let's say we're going to send it as soon as the form is submitted. We want to send in an email to learn more about our products. But let's say we also want to, so you would just drag and drop a file here of the audio file, and let's click save. And let's say you want to send in a voicemail saying, hey, I saw that you submitted a form. It could be a pre-recorded voicemail, and you would say, hey, I saw that you submitted a form, and would love to get on a call with you to learn more about your business or learn more about your goals. And let's send that maybe 1 hour, so that way it kind of feels like genuine, like, hey, this is possible that someone saw the form submission and within an hour they called. So so far we have an email being sent and a voicemail. And let's say the next day we send another email. We call this appointment, and let's just say, hi, first name, I would love to hop on a call with you and schedule a one-on-one free discovery call. This week work for you? And then let's just click user, and let's put calendar link. You can schedule a call here, and let's click save. And let's say that email gets sent out 2 hours after. Okay, and we could keep it at that. And then now we need to publish this specific campaign. All right, but now currently the campaign is separated from the form. They're not together. And how we're going to connect it is what we call a trigger. So let's click add trigger, and let's call this learn more. And when the form is submitted, so when a form here is submitted, now we need to choose which specific form. Otherwise, any form that's submitted on the platform is going to follow this trigger. So let's just choose when the form is, and the form is the learn more form that we had just created. When the form is learn more, we want Progreda to add the individual to the campaign called learn more. So here, what should happen? What we're telling the software to do is when form is learn more form, we should add that individual to this campaign. And then we gotta click activate, and then click save. Two important things: that you save it and that they're active. And now automatically what will happen is wherever that form is hosted, right? So we put it on a specific site. So whenever that form is hosted on this specific site, and someone enters the information here, it's going to automatically submit that individual inside of Progreda, and it's going to integrate that campaign or turn on that campaign for that specific individual. So to recap here, the form, and the great thing here, what you could also do is analyze the forms. You can see how many submissions have been submitted, and you can see the overall health of the business. You could review it for this week, for last week, for the last 7 days, for the last 30 days, for this year, and completely refresh your data and run a full-on report. So this is a demo account. So here we don't have much, but you'll be able to see which forms have people came on to, and you can click actual view submission, and you can see who has put in their information there. Okay. And you can go to click submissions, and the submissions will actually put in the people's first name and information. So here I see demo sign up on this, and it'll tell you which page that they were submitted on. And so like on the demo sign up page, we saw that Emmanuel put in their information and they had interest. Okay, so that's how the forms actually works inside of the platform.